Remember, everything's at your pace. If you need to take a break, please do so. Grab a drink, whatever needs to happen. All right, so we're going to start out. You should have already had your warm up already before coming. And those of you taking my other one, you've already had that. So we're going to start with our Sun style Tai Chi walking this time. All right, so we're going to start out in our Sun style stance. And I want you to think about some things here. If you're in your Sun style stance, we have our nice upright posture, relaxing the lower back, softens the knees. If you were to just take a moment and place that heel behind there and then adjust and then take it, there's your hip width, okay? So as we move forward and back, we want to keep that hip width or 2/5. Now from here, where that heel is, that's where you would touch the ball of the foot for the follow step. And the heel is just up and it's at a 45 degree, okay? It's if you bring it over in or up past, that's not the follow step, okay? Now, when you step back and lower the foot, shift back, see where the heel is there? Place the ball of the foot and the heel is just off the earth, okay? But if I were to put that foot down, shift, and then adjust that foot and bring it straight up, it's still hip width apart, voila. Okay, all right, so let's play. All right, so we're in our Charlie Chaplin stance, nice upright posture. Take your E down through your body. And as you bring the weight over into this foot, I want you to feel yourself sinking into the heel of that foot. Now straighten this foot out and just out in front of it, about a fist or a half a step, touch the heel, lower the whole foot. You should feel the big toe. Shift into that foot, and then you're going to bring that foot up a half a step. Have a look down. Is the heel just across from the toe of the foot just across from the heel? Then you're going to step back, touch the ball, lower the whole foot, shift back where the heel is, touch the ball of the foot. Touch the heel, lower the foot, shift, follow step. Touch the ball, lower the foot, shift back, ball of foot. Touch the heel, lower the foot, shift, ball of foot. Touch the ball, lower the foot, shift back, ball of foot. Now let's bring that foot in and let's do the other side. Feel yourself sinking down into the heel of this foot. You feel all the weight over here. Now we can step forward, shift, follow step. Step back, lower the foot, shift back, ball of foot. Allow yourself to move around the spine. Shift, follow step. Step back, lower the foot, shift, follow foot. Touch the heel, lower the foot, shift, follow step. Step back, shift, follow step. Again. Last one. Bring that foot back, straighten this out, and it should be hip width apart. So again, one of the essential principles is weight shifting, okay? So we want to make sure that foot is down and rooted before we start transferring the weight. So that's why I'm being so methodical and telling you guys, make sure you feel the whole foot, feel the big toe on the earth. Now, again, the side stepping for that, if we have anyone that wasn't here for the first one, shifting into this foot where the pinky toe is on the foot, we're going to place the big toe and mindfully put the heel back there, shift, and where the big toe is, mindfully put the pinky toe and lower the foot, and we're going to shift. So again, stepping out, mindfully place the heel directly behind the ball of the foot. So we want that parallel foot. And so from the back of the heel to down to the side of the foot to the pinky toe is the straight line. Now you know your body. If that bothers you too much, just listen to your body. We all have different things going on with our ankles and our feet. Good. Now we're going to bring it back over here and we're just going to step over a few times this direction, getting our lateral stepping in, Sun style. So it's, again, The cloud hands feet are like the Yang style cloud hands with the parallel stepping. Good. Come back to center. Good. All right. Now, when doing a kick, all right, I want you guys to think about the toes. You're usually going to have a 35 to 45 degree. We're going to want to make sure we're sinking and sitting down into that. I want you to, you're going to press the toes into the earth. You're going to have a fold here. You're going to think about the knee. And if it's a toe kick, you'll think about the toe, back to the knee, and then you'll place your foot down. If it's a heel kick, you'll focus on the knee, the heel, the knee, and down. But the big thing I want you to do is press those toes into the earth. And even for parry and punch, anytime you're going to lift and be independently up, push those toes into the earth before placing that other foot, or before bringing that other foot through. So these are things I want you to think about as we practice today, and take your mind down into your body, okay? So we left off at single whip diagonal, okay? And that's actually going towards the east, I believe. Yeah, that's my side of the room. Yeah, Diane's doing the, when we face the other way, it's that way, the real east. All right, so we just finished this is the back of the room. So we did this little diagonal brush knee and leisurely tying coat. Comes up, we step forward towards that front corner, the 130 on the clock, or the northeast corner. We step, shift back, we turn, and this time as we follow step, we bring that foot towards the 3 or the east, and our follow step is there, and we still push to that corner. Lower the foot, shift, and we bring the left foot in for open and close. So our single whip diagonal, we're gonna step over, shift, 60% of the weight, palms turn out, push through this foot, and it opens you up diagonally. Okay, so the dantian is facing that direction. All right, let's do that again. Okay, from open and close. Open, close, single whip diagonal. And the elbows are connecting to the knees. All right, open, close, touch the heel, lower the foot, shift, and open. Okay, so let me just face you again and show you that. You can do it along with me. Open, close, so how do I get the dantian to turn to this direction and to open up? I put my mind down in the ball of the right foot and I give a little push. That knee stays right there, but it descends the message up to the dantian, which drives this hand across. You can see this is a soft knee, this is a soft elbow. I've got 60% of the weight over here, and so I have a deeper bend in this elbow on this, because it's connected to the side of the body. Okay, all right.
Becky, I have a question. Where are you on the clock when you finish that with the dantian? Where's the dantian?
Okay, so the dantian on that one, okay, here it's the right quad is closed, and so it opens up. My dantian is off center. I've got a pretty large base on that one. This is I'm a little bit wider than I am in Soong style, so it's my quads are a little bit more open. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. Everyone feels good with that. We'll go ahead and move on. All right, so from there, let me just show you what happens next. Oh, I think we did do a little bit of higher horse. So, all right. So we're going to go into higher horse. Okay. Okay. All right. So again, facing the 3 on your clock or east, we have our single whip diagonal. Okay, so we're going to transfer the weight into the right. The left hand brings the left foot up, and we're going to step out, and we're going to shift, and the right hand will go down, and the left hand's going to be a little bit higher, but this is a blade here, so let that be right over the knee and the feet. Okay, all right. I'm going to turn off center just a little bit. Open and close. From here, we're going to bring it in. Going to go out, shift, down. And you're going to come in. It's going to come in. You're going to go around, shift, and down. Boom. So the left hand will lower when I'm over into the right, and vice versa when we're on the other side. Okay? Again, follow me. Let's do open and close and single whip right but diagonal. Continue the momentum around. Circle out, lower the foot, shift, right hand comes down. Bring the right foot in, circle around, shift, boom. And then what's going to happen here is you'll cross both hands in front, and the left ball of the foot will be here. Okay, left hand on top.
Becky, so both of those moves are to the diagonal?
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Yes. You guys are getting, I'm so excited. It's like, yes, we're talking diagonal, or we're actually talking to the corners, so good. So right now I'm facing the east, and now it's going to be the southeast turn, and the dantian's just off center towards the front corner or the northeast, and now the southeast. Now we're going to bring both hands in front at the dantian with the ball of the foot out in front. Okay, let's do that again. Open and close. Breathe in, breathe out, and begin. Single whip. Now, when you get here, give that exhale out through the nose, but let the chi sink, and the elbows are sinking towards, we don't want this big sink, but let them connect to the knees, okay? So open and close. Take your time. Palms out. And give a little, like a little, all right, from there. All right, so from there, it goes a little bit like this. And so you're going to say, wait a minute, there's a pause step there. Yes, you can take a little balance step or put the ball of the foot there. Or if you can take the foot slowly through. So it's at the same timing as those people who touch the ball of the foot. So let me show you the other way. So we're here. Okay. So you get to choose which way you're going to do it. Okay. So I'll do it with the paws or the ball of the foot step. Okay. I'll try it that way with you. Okay. So we're here. We're going to touch the left heel, lower the foot, shift, ball of foot. Try just that much. Touch the left heel, lower the foot, circle the hands around, ball of foot. Where is the hand? Where those two fingers again are going to be right here on the radial pulse. Okay. Ball of foot. Begin. From there, you're going to go into this spot. You're going to turn off center just a little bit. It's going to take that foot forward, lower the foot. You're going to shift, follow step to strike. You're going to step back, lower the foot, shift and sit. Remember not to pop that hip out. We're going to turn towards your southeast corner. You're going to bring the foot and the hand back towards the east, lower the foot, shift, but my dantian is facing the northeast corner. You're going to shift, follow step, sink, deliver. Okay, again. Touch the left heel, lower the foot, ball of foot. Step through, shift, step, sink, deliver. Step back, lower the foot, shift and sit, turn, sink that elbow, lower the foot, shift, step, sink, deliver. Okay, from here. Touch the left heel, lower the whole foot, shifting into it, ball of right foot. Touch the right heel, lower the whole foot, begin to shift, follow step, sink, deliver. Step back, lower the foot, shift and sit. Turn to the southeast corner. We're bringing the toe or the body back towards the east. Dantian is northeast. Step, follow step, sink, deliver. Remember, both palms are facing this way. The fingers go into this little indentation here. It's a snuff well or something. So put your little chi there and gather some more chi instead of snuff, okay? Touch the left foot, heel, lower the whole foot, feel the big toe. Press the big toe, press those toes into the earth. Pause. Step back, shift and sit. Turn, turn, lower the foot, feel the big toes. Follow step, sink, deliver. Good. Now let's try it this time. For those of you who need that ball of foot little step, and then those of you who want to try just sneakily bringing that right foot through, you can just sort of sneaky and make it sneaky, okay? Imagine that you're pressing or pausing and doing that pause step, but then just let it come through and touch the heel, lower the foot, okay? Let's be sneaky. All right, ready? And begin. Follow step, sink, deliver. And again, the sinking is not an external sink, it's a sinking of the chi. It's called Chen. Okay, let's start from open and close, single whip diagonal and get into that, okay? All right, so let's do the open and close. Breathe in, spiral the thumbs out. Breathe out, Bring them back, and that brings us into our single whip. Press through the right ball of the foot to slide the hands. Now shift all the weight into the right, left foot comes around, lower the whole foot, shift, bring the right foot in, and now circle it around. Bring the hands in front. Oh, I screwed up, didn't I? I didn't teach you all the movement there. Seems like I was, or did I do it? Did I? Okay. Sometimes when you start at just that spot, it's a little bit weird. Okay, I felt like I did something different and I didn't share with you guys. All right. So from here, oh, I did. We stepped with the left. There we go. Sorry about that. Step back, shift and sit, turn, turn, lower the foot, shift, step, sink, deliver. Good. From there, then you'll just turn back to the front of the room or the north or the 12 on the clock for open and close the form. All right, let's do it again. From open and close, going into that single whip diagonal, and we'll take it all the way back to the front of the room for open and close. All right, here we go. Open and close. Single whip diagonal. Party in the Wild Horse's name. Step, sink, deliver. Back to the front of the room for open and close the form. All right, this would be a good time for anyone to ask any questions if we have any questions. Oh, I meant to tell you, Diane, that Adrienne, have your phone handy in case she has any problems. She's having some internet issues. All right, so Ingrid, you got a question?
I do. I'm not sure that I'm in the right position for the single whip diagonal. Are we, when we're facing 3 o'clock, are we actually at 3 o'clock, or are we, where's the diagonal part of it?
Okay, so I like it. All right, so pretend I'm facing the east. So at this point, I'm at the east 100%. Okay, you know, maybe there's a little Dantian movement here. All right, so now here is my stepping over, and so it's over yet forward just a little bit. I shift here, my hands go out, and I turn, and because I'm here, you know, I can stop here, or I can just turn that foot just a little bit more, and I can make it a little bit more diagonal. This is Dr. Lamb's signature movement that's on the patch. He does single whip diagonal. This is definitely not a modified single whip that we use in Tai Chi for arthritis. When we do the movement in Tai Chi for arthritis and fall prevention, it is more forward, and it comes from the heart this way because I'm forward the whole time. Both hands move again because this leg is more lengthened. This arm's a little bit, you know, there's a little bit more distance there. Now this is a toe that you can see. Now look at the feet. I'm still going lateral, but up a little bit, but the toe is more towards that corner. Palms out, and it turns, so it's more of a diagonal. And then if I need to, I can adjust that foot just a little bit. Does that feel a little bit more like a diagonal when you do it that way, Ingrid? It's different. I'm not going straight forward with that movement.
Yeah, I can see the difference. I'll just have to practice, work with it.
Yeah. So those of you who've been doing this program since before 2010, our single whip looked a lot like this in the short form or in TCA, because we were trying to emulate, I think Dr. Lamb, because he still does it more to the diagonal because he can, because he's more flexible. So a lot of us, what happens is we'll step way out to the corner, we'll come out here, and then we're turning, and because we're trying to turn so far, this knee starts to go in and do crazy stuff. So less is more, more is less. Okay. And then even in, so we've sort of changed that. We go from a parallel foot and it's just over and up just a little bit. Well, this one, we can actually turn towards that corner, step out, but it's still a lateral step, okay, yet forward about a fist. If you can see, my feet, I'm still going over, but yet forward just a little bit. And the thing, we're getting ready to go into a single whip to the left is our next movement. And so it's good that we're talking about this because it's still going to be a lateral step. But because we're doing Scene 73, and if you feel like you're a little bit more flexible, as long as you keep the principles in the Tai Chi posture, you can take that foot over just a little bit more than what we do in the short form. But listen to your body and make sure you have good Tai Chi posture.
Thank
Okay?
you, Josh. Jocelyn's got a question.
Okay, Josh.
Hi, how are you?
Good, my friend. What's up?
Okay, so someone has commented to me about that movement, and so I just wanted to clarify. When you do the single whip prior to parting wild horse's mane, is it different than how you do the single whip in other parts of the form?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is.
And what would be the difference?
I don't take my toe to the corner.
Okay.
I don't take my toe to the corner. But what I do is, because I'm more flexible, I take it out wider. So the first single whip that we did and the one that we're getting ready to do now, so my single whip for that, yeah, I may turn to the corner, but I'm going to just touch the heel out. I'm still, it's going to stay about like I did in TCA. It's the toes are just, they're going to be somewhere about, just off the 12 or, between the 12 and the 1 or, at a 30 to 35 degree angle, because I don't want it to be a big 45 degree angle. Now my diagonal one, I'm literally, when I do that diagonal one, I'm stepping over and I'm allowing those toes to stay out more than I would. Now, as soon as I get here, you're going to start to feel pressure. So you stop or you adjust that foot there. Okay. That's the diagonal one.
Okay. And that is, you said a fist forward versus,
yeah.
okay, versus the parting wild horse's mane, which is more forward. Is that correct?
Yes, the parting wild horse's mane does come in and it circles around. It's like a regular Soon style step, so I mean how my foot is in front of the other, it's just going around. But if you listen to your body and you move around the spine for that particular thing, so what's the move right before parting wild horse's mane? How do we get into that one? I'm looking at my girl. She usually keeps me straight. And she's looking at me with a blank look. Let me think here. All right, so, it's the single whip diagonal. Oh, duh, we're there. So with this, I come in, and so I'm coiling in. And so this comes over. Now I'm just gonna uncoil, and where that feels natural, that's where it's gonna go. Then I'm gonna come over here, and it comes out, and I turn around the spine, lower the foot. Does that make sense, Joss?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So allow yourself, but we still have to relax, you guys. We still have to relax these muscles around the sacrum. We have to allow ourselves to sit and screw in and unscrew. Now, just because I teach this doesn't mean this is Dr. Lamb's view on all of these. This is my learning for the past almost, 18 years doing this form and having many, many teachers. And I'm sort of a mixed breed of Zoom style, so to say. And so, Dr. Lamb may have a different view than I do. So when you're with another master trainer, another teacher, don't say, Becky said this is how it's done, because if I say my way is the only way, then you need to leave this class now, because this is my interpretation and my perception. Okay, guys? All right. I like to put that out there. That's my disclaimer. So that way when you're with Dr. Lamb and you're like, he's saying something totally different. All right. So, all right, any other questions that help? Let's go back to that diagonal brush knee and make sure you're getting that really good too, because I don't modify that. And I want to make sure you have the modifications for that. So I don't want you to emulate me. All right. So when we face the back of the room, so that would be south, that's your open and close. If you shift into the left, my preference is for you to step out like a bagua step. Make sure the foot is there, and then you adjust. There's your part one. Now you're going to step towards the northeast corner with the left heel, lower the foot, and you separate the hand at that time. You shift, the hand comes towards you, and then the follow step is, that's a normal follow step there, okay? Then you're going to step back, shift back, ball of foot. Turn the dantian and lower the shoulder blades to bring the hand up to chest height. Step, shift, step, sink, deliver. Step back, lower the foot, shift and sit. Turn, turn. Both palms are out. You're going to shift, and this is when you change that footing to face the east. Step, sink, deliver. Lower the right foot down so you can turn the left toes in for your open and close. So that was the substantial, insubstantial. Step, about 60% of the weight, palms out, press through the right ball, send you to the left. Okay, so now we're gonna bring that hand and foot in. We're gonna step out, step, shift, and turn. We're gonna bring the right foot in. We're gonna step, shift, turn. Left foot in front, step left, step through, follow step. Step back, shift back and sit, turn, sink the elbow, lower the foot, shift, step, sink, deliver. Come back to the front of the room for open and close the form. So we're going to move on into that other single whip now. And so it's basically reverse of that first single whip we did earlier before we went into those kicks. Okay, so we just finished at open and close. All right, so open and close, shifting into the right. Now we're going to touch the left heel and lower the whole foot, shift about 60% of the weight, palms out, press through the left ball to open up. Okay, we're going to come back into the right, and the left hand is going to bring the left ball of foot directly underneath the hip. Okay, and so the heel is up. So this is something, we should even be doing. Let's see, there we go. It's this way. All right, so it's just going to bring this right here. And so this is where we begin with the cloud hands. So this hand is at the dantian, or just below it. We don't want to have a wheelie going. We don't want, so this is a nice ski slope. All right, nice curve. Okay, the hand is the lao gong. Remember, if you make a fist and where that that middle finger touches, that's your pressure, the pressure point there. That's actually connecting down. So you don't want to the fingertips going up. You don't want it going down. It's just a nice straight wrist there. And we have our thumb sort of facing the dantian. So what's going to happen is we brought this ball of foot under. Where the pinky toe is, we place the big toe. When the heel lowers down, it changes our whole body mechanics. This right hand automatically comes to that spot. You're going to shift, step, shift, and turn. Where the big toe is, you place the baby toe. When that heel goes down, the hands shift. Then we come back over, touch the ball, lower the foot, shift and turn, touch the ball. As the heel lowers down, see how we work around that? And then the third time, we bring it in under the hip at a 45-degree angle. So it's a, they call it pigeon toe, but lower the heel almost down, okay? All right. Let's try that from single whip. I'm gonna face you, okay? Open and close. It's gonna be single whip left. I'll probably be going the opposite of you, okay? So touch the left heel, lower the foot, shift, palms out, turn. Bring it back. Now we're going to step out, shift and turn, step in, shift and turn, step out, shift and turn, step in, shift and turn. Last one. And this is going to be your pigeon toe one. All right, I'm going to turn my back so we can go the same direction. All right, here we go. From open and close. Single whip left, shift, palms out, open, shift back into the right. The left hand picks up the left foot. It's right under the hip. We're going to step out, lower the heel, switch the hands now, shift and turn. Touch the ball, lower the heel, that switches the hands. Once the foot is completely on the earth, then we can shift. Touch the ball, the whole foot needs to be on the earth before shifting. And now we have our pigeon toe. Close the form. Good, one more time, like that. A couple more times with my back to you, okay? Open and close. Step out, shift, step in, foot is completely down. Now we can shift. Remember, as the heel goes down, mindfully behind the ball of the foot, that's when the hands switch. Again, mindfully. Last one. Allow the chi to settle. Good. All right, let's take it back. Actually, this time when we do it, we're going to take it all the way back to that diagonal single, or that diagonal brush knee, and take it all the way to that point. So let's start with an open and close. Open, close. I prefer to step out, especially if you have carpet. Step to the corner. Leisurely tying coat. Adjust that follow step. Come back to the east or to the 3. Sink the elbow, place the foot down, step, sink, deliver, open and close, single whip left. Cloud hands. The whole foot needs to be down before transferring weight. Relax the muscles in the lower back around the sacrum. And half of a step. All right, everybody give Adrienne a thumbs up if you're doing good. So everything good? Any questions? All right, I see thumbs up, good. Anybody got any questions, Adrienne? All is good. She knows I need to see her thumb up to give me a sign of it. All right, good. So now we're getting ready to go into it's lowering movement, okay? It's like a brush knee and then lowering movement. So it looks a little bit something like this. Okay, so it's lowering movement, but it looks like a brush knee. So, all right, you ready? Let's try that. Let's try it. So we just finished our pigeon toe, our last one there. So all you're gonna do is lower that foot down, shift and sit, and adjust the front foot. And you're gonna, it's just like brush knee, the hand's gonna block, and the wrist is in front of the shoulder, and you're looking, you see the hand, but you're looking out this way, okay? So I'm just gonna turn to the side just real quick for that one. We just finished that almost third cloud hand. Lower the right foot, shift down, feel yourself sink into that heel, adjust the left foot. And so we're looking here. We wanna make sure that the arm is not over here, but it's following the foot, okay? The direction of the foot, which is gonna be the northwest corner, okay, of your room. Okay, so let's do that together again. Part 1 of that. Lower the foot, shift, feel yourself sitting into that. So the muscles here are going down, they're not popping out. Okay, and so we're looking right this direction. Again, lower the foot down, shift, adjust the left foot. From there, you're just gonna move around your axis, okay? You're gonna move around, you're separating the hands and the feet. So the foot's gonna go over yet forward, and then you're gonna put the foot down. So all the weight is still on the right at this time. All right, you're separating the hands and feet. And because I'm moving around the spine, okay, my vision is going to change just a little bit. I'm still going to see this hand, but my vision is not to the west at this point, not yet, okay? So here we go. Lower the right foot, shift back, adjust left foot. Now feel yourself move around the spine. You touch the heel, lower the foot. My vision is right here. My hand, where is it at? It's still over my foot. I'm not going to change and turn it over there. But once I put my foot completely down, the magic happens. You allow from the foot all the way to the hand, to the head, song. Allow yourself to open the whole body to receive, okay? Gather. Right, here we go. Lower the right foot, shift back, sit on that heel there. Now, move around and touch the heel, lower the foot. Have a look to see if that foot is going towards the west, and make sure it's not going to hit the back foot. Okay, a lot of times what I see is this. So you're here and you're here. And then all of a sudden the hand is back here somewhere. So make sure you open it up and give yourself some room. Okay? And in order to do that, you got to be sitting and relaxing this back here and moving so you can move around. Right. Adding on to that, lower the foot, shift back, block the elbow, separate the hands and feet so you're protecting the groin. At this point, you're going to bring about 60% of the weight over. The hand comes towards your head. And so what moves the left hand is the shifting of the weight. It's really not even moving. It's just going right along with it. Now I'm going to shift 100%. Once I follow step, that's what triggers the other hand to go forward, the other hand to brush basically the hip. It's called brush knee, but it just brushes the hip. Once you get there, that's your step, sink, deliver. The heel goes down, and just give a little press through both lao gongs, okay? Let's try it again. Lower the back foot, shift back, follow foot, circle around, touch the whole foot, shift, bring all the weight over, follow step, and I give a little press through the ball of the foot to turn the dantian, and that's when my two lao gongs go. So I press through the left ball of foot once I go here, and it goes bam and back. All right, very subtle, not as crazy as I just did. All right, here we go. Lower the foot, shift back, separate, shift left, step, sink, and deliver. All right. Again. And on that follow step, make it a half of a step. Okay. All right. So make it a half of a step, because we don't step back with that foot. We just place that foot down when we get ready to go into the next move. So we only want to do about a half of the step, because you want to give yourself some room. So just a few more minutes left. Let's go ahead and practice that again, and we'll add it to where we began today. All right. So from here, lower the back foot, shift back, separate, shift, half of a follow step. And that's where we're closing that today. Yeah, we'll go into the rest of that next time we meet. So that's plenty for you guys to be practicing and playing with and thinking of some of these different concepts that I play around with and I think about. So let's start from the opening.
Becky,
Yes, ma'am.
before you do that, Ingrid's got a question.
Oh, sure.
Are you facing, on that last segment, are you facing directly west after the?
I am. Yeah, so I go west,
Okay.
boom. Because of so when I'm here, the Dantian is, you know, northwest. I shift. My follow step takes me here, and it might be just a hair off center. So I press through this foot to bring me to the west. It's sort of like a double press on both of them. You know, the heel goes down, and it's like a press of this. And so I am definitely facing the west.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. Good. All right. So from the south, we are going to start. Okay. I've got the two of these people in my class probably like, what is north? What is south? You guys are they're so lost. No, they're doing good. Ready? Open and close. Let's go ahead and do our little Bagua step. Now step to the northeast corner. Follow step. Leisurely tying coat. Palm up. Step. Now follow step, sink, deliver. Step back, shift and sit. Turn, sink the elbow. Follow step, sink, deliver. Now back to the east we are for open and close. And now into our single whip diagonal. Palms out and adjust the left foot if needed. Continue that around. Step left, and back. Good. Step, sink, deliver. Step back, shift and sit, turn, sink the elbow, lower the foot, shift, step, sink, deliver. Back to the front. For open and close, single whip left. Shift all the weight back to the right. Left foot is under the left hip. Step out, switch the hands. Now we can shift and turn. Bring the whole foot in. Now we can shift and turn. Touch the ball, lower the heel. That switches the hands. Now we can shift and turn. Don't be in a hurry. Feel the beauty of all of it. When you take your time, try to match your breath with it. A half of a step. Step, sink, deliver. And bring both hands up. And remember, that is just a half of a step there. Good. Well, don't forget to cool down.